Okay, let's get into it. The JBL Charge 5. If you've been looking for a Bluetooth speaker, you've definitely seen the ads for this one.
Oh, absolutely. It's marketed as the ultimate party speaker. Take it to the beach, last all day.
Right. And so our mission today is to dig into the sources you sent us, the specs, the user reviews, and figure out if this thing is a real outdoor beast or maybe just an overpromised gadget.
Exactly. We need to cut through the marketing hype. What does JBL promise versus what do you actually get when you're outside using it like it's meant to be used? That's the real question.
So on paper, I mean, the features are seriously compelling. They promise bold original pro sound.
And they get that with a long excursion driver, a separate tweeter, which is, that's a big deal for clarity on the high notes.
Plus the dual bass radiators to really bump out the low end. Then, of course, there's the durability. It's got an IP67 rating.
And that IP67 rating is no small thing. It means it's totally dustproof and can be submerged in water. So sand, rain, even dropping it in the pool.
Covered.
You really are. It's built like a tank on the outside.
Exactly. And the convenience just keeps going. 20 hours of claimed battery life, and it doubles as a power bank for your phone with a USB-C port.
And you can link it with other JBL speakers with PartyBoost.
Right.
But here's our first sort of practical problem, the first catch.
Okay.
The battery's huge, yes, but it takes about 4 hours to charge it from empty. And if you use it as a power bank, well, that's coming directly out of your listening time.
Which brings us right to where this deep dive gets interesting. Because the user experience data, it really starts to clash with that 20-hour promise.
It's a huge clash.
What happens when you actually take it outside and turn it up?
The sources are pretty clear on this. That 20-hour number, that's only realistic at about, say, 50% volume. Medium listening.
So not party volume.
Not at all. The second you start cranking it up, or God forbid, charge your phone with it, that battery life just plummets. We saw reports of people getting maybe 3 to 4 hours.
Wait, 3 to 4 instead of 20?
When blasting at max.
That's not just a small difference. That changes the entire utility of the speaker. Why would they put 20 on the box?
It's an engineering choice, really. To get that kind of volume, it has to draw a ton of power. And speaking of volume, there's a trade-off with sound quality, too.
Oh, okay. So it's not just the battery.
No. The bass is great, the mids are clear, but once you push the volume past, say, 70%, users report the bass starts to thin out. It gets weaker.
And the highs?
The highs can get harsh, really sharp. The app has an EQ, but it's pretty basic, so you can't really fix it.
So the main reason you'd buy a big loudspeaker to play it loud outdoors is the very thing that compromises both the battery and the sound.
Precisely. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? And even with that tough IP67 shell, there are long-term risks. We saw sources mentioning battery issues after a couple of years.
What kind of issues?
Just weird behavior, crackling sounds, connection dropouts, the battery indicator being all over the place. It suggests the internals aren't quite as tough as the outside. The durability is kind of skin deep.
All right, let's pull this all together. The final verdict for you, the listener, seems to be that the Charge 5 is a very good, very rugged all-around speaker. But it's definitely not perfect.
And we have to be clear about who should be careful here, the power users. If you want max volume all the time or you expect this to last for 5+ years of heavy use,
Then what?
then the battery claims are just. They're way too optimistic for your use case.
So what's the practical advice from the sources? If you're going to buy it, what should you do?
Use a reliable seller, number one. And as soon as you get it, test it.
Test it hard.
Crank the volume, see how long the battery lasts, check the sound.
Exactly. Keep the receipt and register for that warranty right away. That'll protect you from some of those weird long-term aging problems.
That's a lot to keep in mind. Which sort of raises a bigger question for me. If companies are consistently giving us these best-case scenario battery specs that only work at medium volume, what does that say about all marketing for portable tech?
That's a great point.
Like, what other features should we always just assume are measured under perfect, ideal conditions that we'll never actually experience?
A fantastic thought to leave us with. Thank you for sharing your sources with us for this deep dive.